Welcome back to Ned and Mandy's Incredible Adventures in the Mines and Beyond. Last time they were leaving the town, and what Mandy had heard while she was in the saloon dancing and making money and getting experience was that a stable void vortex had opened up in one of the nearby mines, sucking everything into its inescapable maw. If it is not collapsed, it could do untold damage to the entire region before it's through. A local blacksmith created some dark stone charges that he believes should seal it up. Our job is to get them close enough without getting pulled in. Once again, Mandy has agreed to do something, and Ned is just shaking his head, wondering why he's going along with it, but for the cost of a sarsaparilla, he'll do just about anything. So the objective here is to find two clues. The first clue starts pulling them closer to the vortex, and we'll do some crazy things to the depth track. The second clue, they actually find the vortex, and then they will have to fight the monsters that are guarding it. Special rules in this scenario is that due to extra void energies surrounding the area, the darkness moves D3+1 steps on the depth track at the start of the game, after setup but before the first turn, and it could lead to an immediate attack on the heroes as they approach the entrance. Then there's placing dark stone charges. Any hero that ends their move on the objective room map tile with the void vortex may give up their attack to attempt to place a dark stone charge. They make a skill 6+ test using any skill of your choice, and if successful, gain 10 experience points and place a sanity marker in the same or adjacent space to the hero to represent the dark stone charge. There is a limit of 1 dark stone charge per space. And if we make it that far without the darkness escaping, if I can roll better than last time, then I'll go over the actual details of that when we get to the room. So I'm using the derelict ship map tiles. I used added the mine artifacts to the artifact deck. I exchanged out the encounters, so it'll just be the derelict ship mine encounters. And then I added a few monsters to the monster deck that I thought might be appropriate to this place with the vortex swirling around. So with that said, let's get on to moving into the mines. But one other piece of administrivia before we get started. The saloon girl did get enough experience, being the little tank that she is, last game to actually level up. Our U.S. Marshal, well, he's still over 100 points away. So to level her up, the first thing we need to do is we need to roll for her upgrade. So 2d6, and we'll see what her upgrade is number 9. So number 9 is +2 corruption resistance. Wow, that's pretty good. So +2 corruption resistance. And then on her upgrade chart, because she lost 2 sanity permanently, I'm going to have to go for gentle manner, which she now gains 5 experience per wound or sanity that she heals from other heroes, and she gets +3 sanity, so she's back up actually to 1 above where she was. I didn't really want to go that way, but I think I have to. Alright, now that that is done, let's go ahead and roll for the darkness and how far it moves. Of course it's going to move up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which means to start the game we're going to have to reveal 2 darkness cards. Let me shuffle them. I don't remember if I shuffled them after the last game. I did not, because here they are turned backwards. Darkness card number 1. Ambush attack, 1 night terror, right off the bat. And then the second darkness card is going to be overwhelming dread. Add a growing dread card to the stack. Okay, so this is not a real great start to this. So growing dread. So they're being attacked by Sully from Monsters Inc. So 1, 2, 3, they'll attack the Saloon Girl. 4, 5, 6, they will attack our Marshal. So always they seem to attack the Saloon Girl. This is an ambush attack, so his initiative is 2+. I actually forgot to pull out his card. But I think that gives him an initiative of 5, which is the same as Mandy's, and therefore he gets to attack first. 4 dice. And he has 1 hit. It rolled off. She will try and defend, and she does. It is now Mandy's turn. She will attack with 2 dice. 1 critical and 1 regular hit. We'll use the red dice. Red dice for the critical hit and the white dice for the regular hit. Oh, great. Now she's using her axe, so she does get... Ooh. Do I use the grit right off the bat? That would be 1, 2, 3 damage. That'd be only 4 total damage. Yep, we're going to go ahead and use our grit right off the bat. She's going to re-roll those. Oh, much better. That's actually enough to kill him in 1 fell swoop. So, because she has her axe, which gives her +1, and her dirty fighting, which gives her +1. So that gives her, take off his 3 defense. That's 5. Oh, yeah, that may not be enough. What am I talking about? So that's 5 plus 7. Oh, no, that is enough. That is exactly enough to kill him. So she gains 10 experience plus 50, 60. So 70 experience. And I will try and get all of the loot things right, but the Marshal did not even get a turn, so he will take the grit. She took no damage, so she can't do anything, and we will draw our loot cards. Alright, so as always, we'll go in initiative order. Saloon Girl draws first. D6 times 50 gold nuggets and 20 experience. 5, so 250 gold. She's racking up for not even having started. And 20 more experience. And the Marshal gets a gear card. So good on him. He draws a straight razor. Outlaw or performer only. Once per turn, you may take a corruption hit to ignore a target's defense for 1 of your combat hits. I think that might have to go into the cell. I'm not even sure our performer Saloon Girl will want that one. So, guess we need to start by holding back the darkness. And we do. Huh, that's different than last time. Saloon Girl can roll. She gets to go 3 plus her agility gets her to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. She's going to take her 5 experience and she is going to look through the door. So I will draw a map card. So I just have the derelict ship map cards in this stack. So a rail split will be the next map tile. So let me look for that, and it was sitting right on top. exploration. And now it's time for Ned to go. He gets a grit. That takes him to his max grit. But again, he's slow and he can't fight. I'm not sure he's doing so great. Wonder if he should spin that grit. No, we're just going to chance it. And it's an encounter, and it's the first clue. So, at finding the first clue, I'll have to go over this again, but let me, oh boy. The first clue the heroes find is the unsettling pull of the void vortex as they get ever closer to its location. To represent the heroes being pulled ever closer to the darkness, immediately move the hero posse marker D6 spaces forward on the depth track, then move the darkness marker D6 spaces forward on the depth track as well. Alright, well this could be bad, so I'm going to do red is the darkness, white is the posse marker. Oh, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that adds a growing dread and a darkness. And we go 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. Darkness card. It's a trap. Enemies spring from the shadows. Ambush attack. Draw a threat card. Of course. So I'm going to draw a low threat. One Night Terror and Void Spiders. I've seen these before. I was hoping for some new ones, but One Night Terror and P3 Void Spiders, 3 Void Spiders. So it's an ambush. 1, 2, 3 they go for Mandy first. 4, 5, 6 they go for Ned. Going for Ned. So 1, do the other. Then it'd be to Ned, and then he would have to go for Mandy. So we got our first clue. And that was due to a darkness card, so we don't have to roll for darkness again. It's an ambush, so Void Spiders go first. 2 of them attack our poor Marshal. And they get, I believe that is 4 hits. No, there are 4 plus, yep. That is 4 hits. He will defend. And he misses 1, so he takes 2 damage. Then they attack the saloon girl, and they miss with both. Now, because of the ambush, the Night Terror gets to go first this turn, and he hits once. And I forgot to do her horror hits last time. I'm already forgetting stuff, and I forgot the moves. So 1, she has to defend 1. She does. She hasn't activated yet, but let's do her horror hits from last time. So she took 1 sanity last fight. So now it is her turn. Roll to move. Okay. She is going to attack. She gets 1 hit. She is going to actually put that on this spider here. And she does enough to kill it. That gets her 10 more experience, and it clears the path for him. She's going to use her holdout pistol now. She hits, and she is going to, it's a regular hit, she's going to put that on the other Void Spider. Doing 3 damage, which, because they have no defense, kills that one as well. She gets 10 more experience. Alright, now moving on to the Marshal, who's last as always. To move. Nope. But let's see, he's going to try an escape. What is the escape? A 4+ for escape on the void spiders. So he does escape, so he can move 1, 2. So he is going to attack, and he's going to miss. He's at max grit, so he's going to roll that again. And he's still going to miss. Okay. Alright, next turn. Hold back the darkness. They do. Void Spider goes first. It will move. Because she's being attacked by Sully, the Night Terror will attack. Ned gets attacked and missed. Now it is Mandy's turn. She'll roll to move. She's not going to move. She's going to attack. 1 critical hit. She will put that on the Night Terror. That's 6, 7, 8 total wounds. And again, I now need to do his horror hits from last turn. He takes 2. Hers from last turn. She saves them. Hers from this turn. She takes 1. So he's taken 2 and she has taken 1. So they're both at 2 sanity damage. And now she gets her 10. She did, I forget how much she did, 8 damage. So she gets 50 experience. Alright, now the Night Terror gets to attack her. And he misses. Wow. Now, the Marshal gets his grit back. I'm glad I burned that grit even though nothing happened. He's going to attack. He misses again. He's going to burn another grit. He hits. He's going to put it on the Void Spider. He does enough damage. He kills the Void Spider. He heals a wound and a sanity because of that. He gets 10 plus 10 experience. And he gets to attack again. So he does a critical hit for enough damage to kill the Night Terror. The Night Terror had 4 wounds left, so that's 30. Plus his extra 10 gives him 50. And he heals a wound and a sanity. They both went, so now we can finish up this turn. She can heal D3. She heals 2, so she heals back her sanity. And they are not dying nearly as horribly as last time, though they're already getting really close to the darkness. That was 1 card, so they each get loot. Andy's loot card is a Darkstone, and his is blood money, so he gets D6 times 25. He gets 50 gold and 20 experience. So he's starting to get some experience. He's still not enough to level up yet. And she gets a Darkstone and 30 experience. Where's the Darkstone? So she has 2 Darkstone. Hopefully we don't get, that doesn't hurt her later. Alright, time to hold back the darkness. And they do with an 11. Mandy's going to move. 5. Oh, you know what that had 3 doors on it. That expiration, so all doors are good. But we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's going to scavenge and not find anything. Our Marshal is going to go 3. 1, this one is clear enough to go through. 2, 3. He'll scavenge since she didn't, and he gets nothing either. Alright, so time to hold back the darkness. and they don't. And it's another darkness card. This is going to be a very short game. Whispering Voices. Each hero takes D6 horror hits, and then they have to do the random spirit test. So, red is the Marshal, white is the Saloon Girl. 2 and 5. Alright, so Saloon Girl, she takes 2 sanity damage. And then the Marshal takes 3 sanity damage. So she's at 2, he's at 3. And then a random hero must pass. So 1, 2, 3 Saloon Girl, 4, 5, 6 the Marshal. Saloon Girl has to pass a Spirit 4 test. And her Spirit is 3. And she passes. Okay. Alright, so that was the darkness, which they failed again. She can go. She will peek through the door. We will draw the next room. A hydraulic drill room. I'm back. I found the drill room. I gave her 5 experience points, and now we will pull out an exploration marker, and the Marshal will go. And he is just going to go and stop right next to her. That ends the turn. Exploration. A growing dread encounter, but we've got the clue, so I think we just ignore everything on that. The second clue the heroes find is the location of the void vortex itself, with an exclamation point. Ignore any attacks or encounters listed on the exploration token. Also ignore any door gate icons. There is only one exit leading to the objective room with the void vortex in it. Draw an additional map card and place the map tile as the objective room connected to the random exit of this room. The objective room has no exits. So let's draw that extra map tile. Let's see what we get. We have the stone altar. Okay, that's not a bad one for this, but I gotta find it. Oh, here it is. And it doesn't matter which room it is. We're going to put it right there, just for ease, for sake of finding. That back door doesn't exist. So the next step is that we place the void marker with the corner of the marker in the back leftmost space of the objective room. Sorry about that, I actually forgot my void marker back in the derelict ship box. So I decided to straighten up a little bit and get the dice out of the way and have our heroes face the enemies like the courageous folks they are. So anyway, first we have to lay the marker. It's at a 3x3 area. Then we have to do the growing dread cards, and then we pull a threat to fight in the first room that is immune to the pull of the void, of which we are not, of course. So, first drawing, all heroes immediately take 1 corruption hit for each dark stone that they are carrying. That takes the poor Saloon Girl up to 4 corruption, but luckily she has an extra 2 capacity, so she doesn't mutate yet. We might have time to get her back to the town and heal her. The next corruption, you shudder to think of what lay before you. Move the darkness 1 step forward on the track. And actually, we opened up this other room. Let's move that. And that means another growing dread card. As the realization sinks in, you come face to face with the knowledge that you should not have come here. Well, that's what Ned said from the beginning. For the remainder of the adventure, all enemies do +1 damage on every hit. I need some new, I'm going to have to put some new Growing Dread cards in there. So this one stays in play. Great. Now we will draw a low threat card. Oh, no, we don't draw a low threat card. I'm sorry, we draw a high threat card. 3 Hell Vermin. Alright, I've never fought Hell Vermin before. So, Hell Vermin. They have a melee of 4, initiative of 6, combat of 3, doing 4 damage. Oh, this is not going to be good. And they have 13 health. Egad. Fear 2, a hero starting their activation adjacent, takes 2 horror hits. They heal 2 wounds at the start of each turn. Hell Vermin combat to hit rolls of 6 also do a corruption hit to the hero. And they are immune to critical hits. Oh, this is not going to be good. And there are 3 of these bad boys, and they have 13 health each. Maybe I should have drawn an epic threat. Apologies for the quick change. I had actually forgotten to get my Hell Vermin models out of the case. So I wouldn't pick those up. I'll get them set out as we start this final fight. But first things first, I forgot to do a willpower check on the corruption for the saloon girl. So she does take that corruption, that last corruption hit. Alright. I guess it really doesn't matter with these guys because they're all going to reach them first turn regardless of what happens. So, first things first, we've got to hold back the darkness, and we do. Next is actually the pull of the void. So it's a strength test for each of them. So strength 2 for the marshal, and he passes, and strength 1 for the saloon girl, and she passes. Well, that's good. Alright, so Hell Vermin's turn first. Okay. One is going to attack her, one will attack him, so I don't really need to do any rolling for that. The other one will just kind of pile in the back. Alright, so Hell Vermin have 3 attacks each. I'll do red for Ned, white for Mandy, and so we've got 1 hit on Ned and an automatic hit on Mandy. She takes that corruption for the 6. We'll do a willpower save. She makes it. And so she will roll to save the wound now on a 3+. Okay, she doesn't take damage. The marshal on a 3+, and he takes 5 because they have the +1. Alright, so that was the Hell Vermin's turn. Now Saloon Girl goes. First she's got to roll for her 2 horror hits. She saves 1, so she takes 1 sanity damage. Now she will attack, and she hits twice. What I forgot to do was roll to move. Okay, nope. So she is going to put both of her hits on this one in front of her for... She does the extra 2 damage. They have a 2 defense, so for 5 damage. She's going to go ahead and use her holdout pistol, which misses. So 5 damage will get her 35 experience. Now the marshal gets to go. He'll roll his 2 horror hits. He saves 1, takes 1 sanity damage. Now he will roll to attack. A 7, which would be a critical hit, except they're immune. He's going to put it on this same one. doing 5 damage, which after there gives him a 3 total damage. That will be the end of the first turn. Her comforting presence, he can heal a wound and a sanity. Oh, and I forgot to give him his experience of, he did 3, so 25 experience. Okay, start of the next turn. Hold back the darkness, which we actually do. I'm surprised. Okay. No reason to do the pull of the void because we can't get through the monsters. So he recovers 2 wounds. And the vermin will attack. So 3 on each again. Red and white, Ned and Mandy. So just 1 hit on, only 1 hit gets through. Can he defend it? He does. Alright. Now it is Saloon Girl Mandy's turn. First thing she'll do is roll for her move. Nope. Roll for horror. She takes 1 sanity damage. And then she will roll to attack. And she misses both. She has 1 grit. She's going to roll that, use that grit to get 1 hit for 5 damage. With her extra 2, that stays at a 5. So that one is up 11. Maybe Ned can take him out, but I don't want to speak too soon. Alright, so 2 horror hits. He takes 2 sanity damage. Roll to move. Nope. And then rolls to attack. He gets a hit. He's going to put it on same one. He is going to use a grit to re-roll that, and he does enough to kill him. So this one is dead and gone. He did 2 wounds damage, so 20, 30 experience. He can heal. He heals a wound and a sanity. And he gets to go again. So he will attack, of course, the one in front of him, because that's the only one he can attack. He hits. Ooh. For 6 total damage on this one. And that would give him another 30, 40 experience. And that is the end. Her comforting presence. She get 1 wound or 1 sanity, so I'm looking, he's going to have to heal the wound. And that is the end of the turn. Hold back the darkness. And we do. Now we've got Pull of the Void again. This could become problematic. So, for the sheriff, oh, he does not. He gets pulled forward. And for the saloon girl, she also gets pulled forward. White is a D3 for Mandy. Red is a D3 for Ned. So they each just get moved 1 forward. Well, Ned rolled, nope, it'll be her first, so 1, and then he'll come here. So, we already know, okay, that was Pull the Void. He recovers some health. And now we're back to 3 attacks on her, 3 attacks on him, since 1 was already attacking him. Red and white as per usual, and oh, this one is worse because they are a 4+, so she has to save for corruption. She does, and then she has 2 saves to make, and he has 1. So she takes 5 and he saves. Alright, now Saloon Girl's turn. First roll to move. Oh, she gets a grit. She's not going to go anywhere though. And now she takes her horror hits. Oh, she takes a sanity. Which takes her up to 6. Now she'll attack. She's going to burn her grit that she just got to attack again. And she hits twice. So she's going to put it on, first one on this guy for 3 damage. Second one on him as well for another 4, because her extra, 2 extra, 1 for dirty fighting, 1 for her axe. So that's 7 more. Takes him up to 11. Seen this before. Alright. Now it's the Marshal's turn. His 2 horror hits. Oh, he takes 2 sanity. Roll to move. Oh, he gets a grit. Takes him back up to his max. And now he will attack. He hits. And he does enough to kill this one. So that's another 2, 30, 40 experience again. And then he gets to heal a wound and a sanity. Wounded sanity. And he gets to attack again. Well, no, he doesn't. Oh, yeah, he's got a shotgun. And he hits for 1 whole point of damage. So that is the end of the turn. Comforting Presence. I have been giving her her experience for her Comforting Presence. He will take, he's going to take the wound. And that clears his wounds. Now, time to hold back the darkness again. We do not. Alright, Pull of the Void. We'll have to do Mandy first. She does not pass. Ned does pass. So she will move 3. So 1, 2, 3. That's interesting. Okay. That one was attacking her, so it's going to chase her. He recovers his 1 wound. He will move here to attack her. Ooh. 2 hits. 2 willpower saves. She saves 1, so she takes another corruption. This is not good. And now 2 saves for damage. And she saves them both. Now it is her turn, so she will take her horror. So she takes 1 sanity. Then roll to move. 3. She'll stay where she is for now. She will attack. She gets 1 hit for 6 damage. So 30, that'd be 40 experience. Now it's Ned's turn. Move that experience over there. He is not adjacent, so he doesn't have to take horror hits. But roll to move. 3. He's going to move right here. And he'll attack. He misses. He's going to burn a grit. And he still misses. So that was not, actually was not a very good turn for our folks. So, all right, hold back the darkness. They do. He heals 2. Four wounds. Alright, her pull of the void. She's gonna move 2. His pull of the void, he passes. Vermin keeps chasing her. And he attacks. Oh, another 2 and a corruption. For the corruption, she saves it. Wounds, she saves them. Now her horror hits. She takes 1 more sanity damage. Move. She's going to move. She's going to stay with him. She's not going to try to escape him. Now she'll attack. 2 hits for 11 damage, which kills him. Did he heal? Even if I forgot to heal, it's still enough damage to kill him. So that's 11 damage. Wow, 10, 65. Okay. Now it is Ned's turn to move. He can move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to stay there. He is going to attempt to put down a void charge, and while remaining adjacent to her. So he's going to use his cunning. So it is a skill 6+, any skill 6+. He fails. Okay. And that is the end of the turn. He will heal a sanity. Alright. Now this is where it just becomes a race against the darkness. Hold back the darkness. We do not. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's a darkness card. All demon enemies are now +1 combat. Okay. Alright. Void pull for her. She's good. For the sheriff, he is not good. He moves 2. Okay. Alright, so Saloon Girl, she gets a grit. Here, she's going to give up her attack. Well, not so much give up her attack, but she's going to use her agility, an agility test to try and lay a charge. And she does lay down a charge. So that's 1. We got 3 more we got to go. Now, Big Ned's going to try and move. Okay, so he can move 4. He's got to do an escape 3. He does not, so he can't move. But he's going to lay down a charge, try to lay down a charge as well. He's going to burn a grit to try and roll that again. And he does, so he lays the charge down. That's the end of the turn. Hold back the darkness. Double 1s. Oh, that I've forgotten, but that's not good. Ambush attack. Draw an attack, an immediate attack. And we get 1 Night Terror. 1, 2, 3. Saloon Girl 4, 5, 6. So Saloon Girl. Okay. It's an ambush. So he is actually initiative 5 for this turn, so he'll get to go first. Still have to do the pull of the void. So the sheriff, he's going to have to burn his last grit, and he saves himself. Now her, okay, she's going to move 2 as well. And now we need to, let's see, initiative 5, so it's the Night Terror. He's going to come forward. He's going to stand on that charge. He will attack 2 hits. Oh, and Terror 2. Oh, they haven't started yet. So he's got 2 hits. She needs to roll 2 saves. She saves them both. Okay. Her turn, she rolls to move. 3. She's going to try and escape the void. On a 3+ she can. 1, 2. And she's going to give up her attack to try and lay another charge. And she does. And then she can use her holdout pistol, because once per fight. And I did not do loot or rest or anything, because my assumption was that it's not the end until after we destroy the void. Holdout pistol hits for 1 hold damage. His defense is 3, so that was a waste. Alright. Sheriff's move. 4. He's going to try to escape. He does. He's going to move 1 this way. He will give up his attack to try and lay a charge. And he does not. He does not make it. Alright. That is the end of the turn, so we'll need to hold back the darkness. We do. Oh, that was a mistake. Let's see. Yep, she can't get to anything. So Saloon Girl move, or her move. Nope. Oh, horror hits. Horror hits for last turn because I failed to do it. She takes 1 sanity. And then horror hits for this turn. She takes 2 more sanity. And she is getting close to her max, so she's about to use a whiskey. Okay, so now her move. She can't go anywhere anyway. Oh, Pull of the Void. Sheriff, he saves it. She can't get through anything, so no point for her. She's going to use a whiskey to get some sanity back, so she gets 6 sanity back. And then she will attack, because she's got nothing else she can do, and she will miss them both. Now the sheriff moves. He gets a grit. And he will forego his attack in order to try and lay this last charge down. And he does. So, those have all been placed. Time to hold back the darkness. We do, with an 8. Now it is Saloon Girl's turn. She's just going to stay where she is. She's going to attack. 2 critical hits, and I will do all the other stuff that oh no, I already did the... Nope, I forgot all of the first round stuff, so let me put this aside. We held back the darkness. What we didn't do was her horror hits, so she takes 1 more sanity. And then we have to do his Pull of the Void. He's going to use his grit to try and avoid this. He doesn't. So he ends up going 3. 1, 2, 3. So he is touching the void. So he's going to take 2d6 damage. 12 damage. Well, that just kills him. So we will use our revive token. He'll revive 1 step away, because he can't revive in the vortex. At least that's my assumption. He hits, and then he wakes back up. Okay. Now it's her turn. Now we're back to her turn. She does the 2 hits on him. 2 2 critical hits for 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 damage. Kills him. She gets her experience. So 60, 70 experience. And that is the end. With all the monsters gone, they turn and start to run because the void is beginning to collapse. And thus ends this adventure. They won one, and the darkness didn't escape. This has been pretty good. Alright, so next time... Oh, they finished their fight. I, of course, forgot to do all of the end of fight things. The healing and stuff doesn't matter. The loot cards do matter. They get 2 loot cards each because there were 2 separate enemy attacks. Alright, so her 2 loot cards are 25 gold and D6 times 25 gold. So 100 gold. And then he gets an artifact and D6 times 50. 6. Wow. So 300 and an artifact. He's doing pretty good. A Tome of Vantaro. Once per adventure, cancel a darkness card. He's going to hang on to that one. Now, they run away. As soon as they leave, they're going to head to another town. This time they were successful. So next time, Ned and Mandy will head to a frontier town of one sort or another. So, well, again, they actually won. It's shocking. I know I made some mistakes, but relatively short game. Still, 2 rolls against the darkness and they would have been toast. So, anyway, until next time, thanks for watching, and join me to see Ned and Mandy go to town.